A family in Orkney are desperately trying to secure help for their severely disabled daughter after care managers told them they didn't have enough staff in place to provide full respite care for her. It's left the family feeling distraught and exhausted as they cope as best they can with the demands of 24-hour-a-day care. Mark Hirst has this report.
She has a smile that can melt hearts, but also complex health needs that require around-the-clock care. 13-year-old Abby Jackson is entirely dependent on her parents, who dress, feed and nurse her day and night. For David and Karen Jackson, it's meant more than a decade of sleepless nights and constant worry.
She gets us up very early in the morning, anything from 4 o'clock onwards. There's feeding, changing, her water pump gets on, she needs help with washing, dressing, brushing her teeth. Every aspect of our care we have to do for her.
Since the age of 2, Abby has been attending Arida House, a facility run by Orkney Islands Council that offers vital respite for parents of children with additional support needs. But late last year, Abby's respite began to be cancelled as a result of staff shortages.
Well, we've had concerns since January, and we put a letter of complaint in then about Abby's respite. They identified that more respite is required, but they're saying they're unable to staff it just now. So as of 6-7 months ago now, when the first letter of complaint went in, there's been no change whatsoever, although they've identified that more respite is required, or more care is required.
3 months ago, the family's hopes were raised. NHS Orkney informed the Jacksons that Abby should have an additional 30 hours of home nursing care on top of her allocated respite. But once again, managers have been slow to implement that provision, and NHS Orkney have declined to be interviewed.
In April, Abby was awarded 30 hours a week home nursing for continuous care, and that was to run in conjunction with her respite at Arida. We're actually not asking for any more, we'd only want and what Abby's been identified that she actually needs and what we need to be able to care for her at home.
Orkney Islands Council denied there had been failures in the management of Abby's care and hoped to resolve matters soon.
We're working as quickly as we can now that we've established clearly that it is an additional respite at home service that's required, to put in place staff to provide that service, and we're certainly talking with the family about a range of ways that we might manage to achieve that. We would certainly hope to have it in place very soon.
For now, the Jacksons continue to care for Abby, driven only by the love of their daughter and a hope that the health and care authorities will eventually deliver what they promised. Mark Hirst, STV News, Kirkwall.